student. Myself, Vinod Panara, and today we discuss some topic of energy chapter of BME subject, that is Basic Mechanical Engineering. So, in today lecture, we discuss mainly four topics, that is energy, fuel, LPG, and CNG. So, first topic of this chapter, that is energy. So, energy means the ability to do work, and energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it transfers from one form to another form. For example, windmill, which convert energy from wind energy into mechanical energy. So energy convert from one form to another form. Okay. Now, the all source of energy that can be classified into mainly two types. First, renewable energy source, and second, non-renewable energy source. So first one, renewable energy source. So renewable energy is obtained from the source that are not exhaustible. It means if we use renewable energy one time, then we get this energy within a short period of time. So they can be continuously used. And these energy sources are also called non-conventional energy source. Example of this renewable energy source are solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, etc. Now, second one, non-renewable energy source. So, non-renewable energy is obtained from conventional fossil fuel. For example, coal, oil, gas, etc. And they have in use for several decades. It means we cannot continuously obtain this energy source. And these energy sources are also known as exhaustible source of energy or conventional source of energy. And example of this non-renewable energy source are coal, oil, gas, etc. Then next one, we have to discuss solid, liquid and gaseous fuel. So first one, solid fuel. Before discussing this topic, what do you mean by fuel? Fuel is a substance and which contain carbon as a main constituent, and during combustion of fuel large amount of heat energy produced, which is used for domestic and industrial purpose. And the main solid fuel are wood, peat, lignite, coal, and charcoal. So we have to discuss this solid fuel one by one. So first one, wood. This is not considered as a commercial fuel. So this is not commercial fuel, but it is still used as a fuel for cooking and heating purpose. Second one, peat. It is mixture of moisture and decayed vegetable matter. It burns fully without smoke, and it is generally used as a fuel for gas producer plant. Third one of solid fuel, that is coal. Coal include all form of coal from lignite to anthracite, which are formed from pit in the earth crust due to pressure and heat over a period of million of years. So it it is non-renewable energy source and it has carbon content and the heating value is higher than it. Okay. Next one, that is charcoal. So charcoal, it is prepared by dry distillation of wood. Second, when the wood is burned with insufficient air, the volatile metal is reduced and the byproduct is charcoal. So it is normally obtained from wood and it has no sulfur content and it can be burned easily without smoke. Next one, it has calorific value of 25,500 kilojoule per kg. Now first, what do you mean by calorific value? Calorific value of different fuel are different and calorific value means the amount of heat produced due to combustion of 1 kg of fuel, that is calorific value, and it is different for different fuel. Then next one, that is coke, and it is obtained by destructive distillation of soft coal in closed chamber in absence of air so that the coal decomposes thermally. The process for obtaining this coke is known as carbonization process. So this is about solid fuel and we discuss in solid fuel wood, coke, coal and charcoal. Okay. Now second one, that is liquid fuel. Okay. The liquid fuel include the natural fuel like crude oil and artificially prepared fuel like alcohol, tar, petrol, diesel, etc. Liquid fuel are hydrocarbons. Okay. Now, there are various advantages of liquid fuel over solid fuel, which is first one, it has higher calorific value. It means it produces large amount of heat during burning process. Second one, it is easy to store and it occupies less space. Third one, easy to control and handle. Fourth one, changes in load in power plant can easily be met. Next one, elimination of wear and tear of grate bar in steam power plant. And the last one, combustion loss are low. It means there is a low combustion loss. So these are the advantage of liquid fuel over solid fuel. Then next one, we have to discuss gaseous fuel. Okay. So gaseous fuel include the natural gas and the prepared gas of fixed composition like methane, ethylene, etc. Most of the natural gas is found in upper part of oil or gas wells. Then it consists of mainly methane with small quantity of ethane, propane and higher hydrocarbons. So these are the gaseous fuel. Then there are many advantages of gaseous fuel, like first one, combustion of this fuel can be controlled to the desired level. Second, economy in consumption. Third, smoke and ash are eliminated. Fourth one, system is a neat and clean in appearance. And fifth one, easy transportation. Okay, now we discuss LPG, that is liquefied petroleum gas. So LPG, propane and butane are obtained from oil and gas well. LPG include mainly propane and butane gas. During the refining process of petroleum, considerable amount of propane and butane is produced. Propane gas liquefied at 8.8 bar and butane gas liquefied at 2.1 bar at atmospheric pressure. Then the liquefied gas can be stored in a steel cylinder, and these are used for domestic and industrial application. This gas have high calorific value. It means it produces high amount of heat during combustion process. Now, LPG can use as a fuel in petrol engine, used in a car and bus. It produces less pollutant. Now we discuss CNG, that is compressed natural gas. When the natural gas is compressed, it is called CNG. It is stored in a hard container at a pressure of 20 to 25 megapascal, and this container in which CNG stored, that is usually cylindrical or spherical shape. CNG can be used to run automobile. CNG conversion kit are used to convert petroleum driven car into CNG driven car. It is lighter than air and disappear quickly when released into atmosphere. Now there are some advantage of CNG. First one, low maintenance cost. Then other hydrocarbon fuel power vehicle. Second one, CNG fuel system are sealed, preventing fuel loss from evaporation. Third one, CNG easily mix in air. Next one, less pollution and more efficiency. Next one, increase life of lubricating oil. So these are the advantage of CNG, and there are some disadvantage also, like initial cost of CNG kit, that is higher one. Second, it requires large space for installation of kit. So there are some disadvantage and some advantage of CNG kit. So in this lecture, we have to discuss what do you mean by energy, what do you mean by fuel. In fuel, we have to discuss solid, liquid and gas fuel. Then we discuss LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, and at last we discuss CNG, compressed natural gas. Okay, thank you.